Alright guys, we're back with the TCC challenge. We got our friend Iran, deliciously dangerous. The TCC challenge today is going to be a team without any Ashe, Rydia, Vayne, Serah, Layle, or Rinoa. We're going to be bringing a team of Sephiroth, Kuja, and Rosa here. We have pretty high auras and no Dispeller. They said we get bonus points if you use Bout there, but we're not going to use Bout there. We're just going to run through the end bosses with high attack units. Sephiroth, it's not really a must-have. You can just use any high DPS units here. You do want to run through the waves pretty fast. That's why we're going to burn Ultima on Kuja here, because we have two single target units and they're going to take a long time to actually kill the mobs one at a time here. Mid-wave is not too hard with the two birds. They're not that tanky or dangerous, but you have to expend some skills to make it go like quicker. So for Sephiroth, you can just use any high DPS unit, like I said. Anything recently, Zac could be used for him. I tried this exact team setup, and I had Zac in place of Sephiroth, and I got nearly identical results as with this team here, so he's not a must-have in any case. And we got Rosa as the sole support unit. For Rosa's slot, it's a little bit more strict. You kind of want a unit with really high auras or attack buffs. So Serah is a great replacement. You could also use Lena, although Lena is going to suffer later on with her low attack power. Once the boss gets their defense buffs, she's going to be hitting very, very little. But she can still be used. She has good battery. So you can use Lena if you don't have Rosa here. And then, like I said, Zac has great auras. You could just throw it in Zac, even though he has no battery. It's not very necessary. As long as your whole team is not broken, you'll be fine. As long as you prevent the first unit from not getting broken, then the second unit probably won't get enough bravery to do an HP attack anyway, so you'll be fine on that front. Okay, we're almost at the boss here. Who's just getting warmed up. Okay, I did have to reset once here on the last wave. And the reason for that is because you do have to avoid breaks with this team. When the first enemy targets the unit, that's the unit that you need to avoid breaks, or else the second enemy is going to do HP attack on your guy and probably kill them. So that's why I had to reset here, and you're going to see some brave attacks being used. Okay, we can swap out our Rosa for the friend Rydia, and the reason for that is because both Kuja and Sephiroth are both non-elemental, so they're going to benefit from the water weakness. And then we're going to summon the turn right before the bosses go, and then we're going to let them have it in the summon. So don't have to worry about conserving abilities. It is a fairly short fight. You have to make the turn requirement, so just burn your abilities during the summon and while your boss are active. Okay, Sephiroth gets a very nice EX ability off, capping damage out on both of them. Here comes Kuja's EX. You'll see he also does cap damage, 100% AoE, very, very nice. And then we'll get to see Octoslash here. It's a perfect spot to use it during the summon. And then more Ultimas from Kuja. Some good replacements for Kuja, if you don't have him, would be other AoE users. Tidus would be good, Furion. I think Onion Knight even could be used. You have Twins, of course, Freya. There's just a lot of AoE units right now that can be used. And of course, you know, Rinoa. Rinoa and Sephiroth are always going to be good throughout the Cosmos era. So they're kind of, you know, defined standard of strong units. Yeah, so you see I have to do a brave attack here because if you get broken, the second unit's going to do an HP attack. So even though that may not kill you, the next time the bosses go, they might kill you because they have high initial bravery. So even if they don't do a bravery attack, they can just dump their HP and kill your unit. And that's what happened to me. Alright, we get a launch here. I'm just going to target the boss. But Kuja also does double chase units because he has 2 attacks in his Ultima. So it makes it easier to launch the bosses. So that's a pretty big plus for Kuja here. And his EX just keeps coming up, which unloads a lot of damage on the bosses. Now for Rosa's, her role is just to prevent breaks as much as you can while providing aura. So if she can go before the bosses, and then you can just pop prayer, and then you can prevent your team from getting broken. So she has some pretty good uses there. Okay, we're at turn 36 and the bosses are almost dead, so we're looking pretty good. Yes, so Kuja only has one more Ultima here, so we just have to save on to it. Because you want to extend his buffs. He gets max bravery from that, and he gets magic attack. So just kind of use it when he's almost out of the first round of buffs. And Sephiroth with the water enchantment and weakness, it's almost doing cap damage twice. Very powerful. Okay, you can see here Rosa goes before the boss like I mentioned. So you can just do an easy prayer and just prevent your whole team from getting broken. Okay, they both gained a lot of buffs, but we're still gonna run through them with such high aura, such high attack, that we don't really care about their buffs. And we can just still use our skills and take them out. And then here, yeah, we have to not get broken because not actually sure if Kuja and Rosa can break the boss if he gains, you know, 15, 18k bravery. So just play a little bit safe there, but other than that, you can just unload on the boss. So you can see he has the full unique buffs up, he has double defense. And usually most units and teams would do very little damage at this point, but because of the auras, we're just running through him as if they're not even there. And this should be it, the last skill. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys at the next video. Take care.